Today's expansion speculation is about the Dallas Stars. So Dallas, who could they lose? Well, see, who I chose to protect is interesting, and I'm going to start with this. I did not protect Joe Pavelski. Joe Pavelski's in his late 30s. Joe Pavelski makes $7 million a year. He has a contract that extends past 2021. And because of the fact that they have 3 no movement clauses here, and you got players you got to protect, I think Pavelski gets exposed in this expansion draft. And I could see it being an attractive option for the Seattle Kraken. Think about it. You're bringing in Pavelski, who, yes, he's older. Yes, he's not in his prime right now. But he could be an excellent first captain for a first-year team. Now, on the protected side for Dallas is as follows. 3 no movement clauses. Sagan, Ben, and Radulov. I think Radulov is one that might end up on a trade block at some point, but when we're looking at expansion, you have to protect your no movement clauses. Is there a team that takes that on and then says, okay, so we'll protect Radulov in exchange for who else we're going to lose? I don't know the answer there. I don't know that there's a team that necessarily takes him. Faksa, Hintz, Gurianov, and Dickinson, in my eyes, are 4 they have to protect. Have to protect. And then Pavelski and Como are the 2 notables up front in terms of guys who may end up being taken. Now, on the blue line, you can only protect 3 defensemen because I protected 7 forwards. So Lindell, Klingberg, and Heiskanen are automatics. They've all got to be protected. Lindell's fantastic defensively. Heiskanen's great at both ends of the ice, so is Klingberg. So none of those guys are going to be exposed, leaving Johns, who of course has been dealing with a lot over the last couple of years. I can't see him being Seattle's pick. I can't see it. I want to see Stephen Johns come back, be a top 4 defenseman, play well. I want to see it. I'm not sure that we're going to. Alexiak, if they don't take on Pavelski, Alexiak could be a huge pickup, and that would be a loss for Dallas. I've watched Jamie Alexiak go from a player that I didn't think was very good to actually a very solid defenseman all around. And I think his improvement year after year has been impressive. And then Sekera would be out there as well as a potential. But I can't see Seattle taking Sekera. If they were going to take an older player, Pavelski might be attractive. Now, as I've said, you don't have to take a bad contract if you're Seattle. And to me, Pavelski at $7 million a year, it's a bit pricey, but that $7 million then you don't have to worry about spending somewhere else. So you can throw in a couple of veterans here and there. You get up to the 60% you need to spend under the cap, and you're good. Hudobin as a potential pick, I guess. But remember, Hudobin's in his mid-30s now. He had a great run to the Stanley Cup Finals for Dallas, but I can't see him being a guy who gets taken by an expansion team because his years as a starter are non-existent. He's never been a starter in the NHL, and I think there are other options that might be better for them out of Dallas. And just from goaltending perspective in general, they can pick 4 goalies. I don't think Hudobin's going to be one of the 4. Bishop, there's no option here. He's got a no movement clause as well. So we'll see what happens with Dallas. They're an interesting team from an expansion perspective because, again, there are a couple of names out there that Seattle might be interested in. I think if I had to make a pick, Jamie Alexiak's probably the one who gets picked by the Seattle Kraken. His contract's not too cumbersome, and he's still young enough that you could pencil him into your lineup for a while, and he's big and he can hit. And he would add some much-needed toughness to a Seattle team in their first year. And it would be missed by Dallas. They would miss Alexiak. And so we'll see what they do. There you go. Who do you think gets picked by the Seattle Kraken from the Dallas Stars in the upcoming expansion draft? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And yes, this is the first video where I've wore the brand new jersey, the green one that I got through Ben H Sports. And this is actually the first time I've worn the jersey. I didn't actually wear it when I got it yesterday. It's the first time I've worn it. And it's for this video for all you fine people watching out there. So thank you guys so much for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.